Hello children, welcome to another session of Science Class 4. Today we will understand lesson 9 Animals and the Young Ones and will solve exercise of lesson 9. This lesson will help you to identify and learn about egg-laying animals and life cycles of hen, frog and butterfly. Let's understand about egg-laying animals. Many animals reproduce by laying eggs. The eggs are either kept in a warm place or the parent animal sits on them to keep the eggs warm. Once the eggs mature, the young ones hatch out. Animals that lay eggs include birds, frog, fish, turtle, lizard, crocodile, snake, cockroach, butterfly, bee, mosquito and grasshopper. And birds are warm-blooded animals and they also lay eggs. Now let's understand about birds. All birds reproduce by laying eggs. Most birds build nests on trees to lay their eggs and to raise their young ones. The characteristic of a bird is feather. No other animal has feather. Other important features for birds are wings and hollow bones. Birds also lay eggs like reptile, however they are warm-blooded like mammals. Birds fly by flapping their wings and using air pressure to create lift under their wings, just like aeroplane. Although an important characteristic of most of the birds is flying, but not all the birds can fly. Some birds that don't fly are penguin, kiwis and ostrich. Penguins actually spend a good portion of time in the water, where they are swimmer. Now let's understand about parts of a bird's egg. An egg has a thin protective shell called the eggshell. Within the eggshell is a white jelly-like substance called the albumen, which is rich in protein. The yellow inner part of the egg is the yolk, and it is rich in fats, vitamins and minerals. The yolk contains food for the growing baby or embryo, which further develop into a chick. Within the egg, the embryo goes through various stages of development before the egg hatches and the chick comes out. The chick then grows into an adult. Various stages of development from an embryo to a mature adult is called the life cycle of animal. So now let's see life cycle of egg-laying animals. Life cycle is a series of changes that happens to all living things. Every life cycle is the same for every generation. For instance, a fly's life cycle begins at a fertilized egg. The egg develops into a fly which grows until it fertilizes an egg or lays a fertilized egg of its own. So the life cycle then begins again with the new fertilized egg. So life cycle means the stages a living thing goes through during its life. In some cases, the process is slow and the changes are gradual. So all organisms go through stages of development. An egg is first in the chicken life cycle. Do you enjoy scrambled egg for breakfast, or have you used eggs in a recipe? If so, you can thank a hen for those eggs. Hens are female chickens and they are found on farms throughout the world. In fact, there are more chickens on the planet than any other birds. And like other animals, hens also go through stages called a life cycle. Hens lay no more than one egg per day, as the process of laying an egg is governed by the presence of sunlight or warmth. In fact, in winter months, due to the lack of natural light, even fewer eggs are laid during this time of the year. Next stage is hatching eggs. So all hens begin their lives inside of eggshell. Once an egg is laid, one of two things can happen. If the egg is not fertilized, it makes its way to the grocery store. And these are the eggs you enjoy for breakfast. And if the egg is fertilized, then it takes about 3 weeks for the baby inside to be strong enough to hatch out of it. Even when the hen sits on the egg, she heats the egg to 100 degrees Fahrenheit to 101 degrees Fahrenheit. The hen turns the egg on a regular basis by using her beak to scoop under the egg and roll it towards her. So, once the embryo within the egg has developed into a chick, the chick breaks the shell to come out, and this process is called hatching. Then the young chick then grows up to become an adult hen. Now let's understand life cycle of a frog. A frog lays eggs in water in large cluster. Depending on the species of frog, the mother can lay a handful or as many as 20,000 eggs at a time. While the eggs are usually laid in or near water, a few in the rainforest lay their eggs in the tree. So the embryos will drop into the water as they hatch, and after the mother lays her clumps of eggs, gradually it fertilizes. It takes eggs of frog roughly 3 weeks to hatch after laying. When baby frog first emerge from the egg, usually 1 to 3 weeks after the eggs are laid. The tadpole live more like fish than adult frog, since they have gills that allow them to breathe underwater, and they spend their days eating plants. Once the frog leaves the body of water, it is an adult frog. It will breathe exclusively with its lung and begin to eat insect instead of plant. Frog lifespans vary based on the types, but they usually spend a few years growing to their full size before laying more eggs and beginning the cycle again. Now let's understand life cycle of butterfly. Butterflies have 4 life stages: the egg, the larva means caterpillar, the pupa, and the adult butterfly. Each of the 4 stages is very unique to individual species of butterflies, which is a part of what makes watching and raising butterflies so much fun. First stage, egg stage. The egg stage usually lasts 3 to 7 days, but this can vary quite a bit among different species of butterflies. So the egg is sticky and it is laid on the bottom of a milkweed plant leaf, and it hatches in a few days. Next stage is caterpillar stage. A very tiny caterpillar hatches out from the egg. The first meal for most of the caterpillar is the eggshell. The caterpillar is designed to be an eating machine, and before it begins to be a pupa, it will increase its body mass thousands of times. The picture shows a small young green and black larva, and the larva or caterpillar eats the eggshell and then the milkweed leaves, and the larva molts or shed its skin about 5 times. Next stage is pupa stage. You can see it has made a silk mat and attached it itself at the base. The caterpillar also spun a string of silk around its body and attached the string to the branch to hold that pupa in the place. In the same way, actually, the majority of butterflies will hang upside down from their silk pad. Then last stage is adult butterfly stage. A butterfly has 3 main parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. And the lifespan of most adult butterfly is about 2 to 3 weeks, but this can vary greatly among some species. Now let's understand animals that give birth to young ones. Some animals do not lay eggs, and they reproduce by giving birth to young ones that feed on their mother's milk. Mammals are example of such animals. So let's understand about mammals. Mammals have very well developed brains. Most mammals have hair on their body. Human beings, along with dog, cat, lion, elephant, deer, cow, buffalo, hippopotamus, zebra, giraffe, monkey, and rabbit are some examples of mammals. And whales and dolphins are mammals found in water, but they do not have hair on their body. And most mammals live on land and breathe through lungs. But do you know how a whale or a dolphin breathes? Whales and dolphins also breathe through lungs. They take in air through blowholes which are present on the top of their heads, and hence they have to come to the surface of water frequently to breathe in air. Now let's understand. Write one word for the following. First, THE, the ABILITY, ability. TO2, PRODUCE, produce. MORE, more. OF, of. THEIR, there. OWN, own. KIND, kind. So the question is the ability to produce more of their own kind. Answer is REPRODUCTION, reproduction. And an animals reproduce by two methods: laying eggs and giving birth to young ones. Now next, VARIOUS, various. STAGES, stages. OF, of. DEVELOPMENT, development. FROM, from. ANN, EMBRYO, embryo. TO2, A. MATURE, mature. ADULT, adult. INN, THE, the. LIFE, life. OF, of. ANN, ANIMAL, animal. Various stages of development from an embryo to a mature adult in the life of an animal. Answer is LIFE, life. CYCLE, cycle, life cycle. Now next, COMPLETE, complete. CHANGE, change. FROM, from. YOUNG, young. FORM, form. TO2, ANN, ADULT, adult. FORM, form. So the question is a complete change from a young form to an adult form. Answer is METAMORPHOSIS, metamorphosis. Frog and butterfly both undergoes several changes before it becomes an adult, which is called metamorphosis. Now next, THE, the. PROCESS, process. OF, of. SHEDDING, shading. THE, OLD, old. SKIN, skin. BY, by. ANNANIMAL, animal. So the question is the process of shedding the old skin by an animal. Answer is MOULTING, molting. Even butterfly sheds the old skin in life cycle. Now next, ANIMALS, animals. THAT, that. REPRODUCE, reproduce. BY, by. GIVING, giving. BIRTH, birth. TO, YOUNG, young. ONES, once. WHO, who. FEED, feed. ON, on. THEIR, there. MOTHER, apostrophe S, mothers. MILK, milk. Answer is MAMMALS, mammals, which are animals that reproduce by giving birth to young ones and who feed on their mother's milk. Now let's understand. Write 2 examples for each of the following. First, EGG, egg. LAYING, laying. ANIMALS, animal. So the question is egg laying animals. Answer BIRDS, birds. FROG, frog. So as you know, many animals reproduce by laying eggs, and birds and frog also reproduce by laying eggs. Next question, ANIMALS, animals. THAT, that. UNDERGO, undergo. METAMORPHOSIS, metamorphosis. So the question is animals that undergo metamorphosis. Answer is FROG, frog. BUTTERFLY, butterfly. So frog and butterfly are example of animals that undergo metamorphosis. They undergoes several changes before they become an adult. Now next question, ANIMALS, animals. THAT, that. GIVE, give. BIRTH, birth. TO, YOUNG, young. ONES, one. Animals that give birth to young ones. So the answer is HUMAN, human. BEINGS, beings, human beings. And second example is CAT, cat. So as you know, some animals do not lay eggs and they reproduce by giving birth to young ones. And human beings and cat are example of animals that give birth to young ones. Now next, Mammals, mammals. Human beings along with dog, cat, lion, elephant, cow, buffalo, hippopotamus, zebra, giraffe, monkey and rabbit are some example of mammals. So here answer is HUMAN, human, BEINGS, being, human beings, and second example is CAT, cat. So as you know that mammals are example of such animals which do not lay eggs and they reproduce by giving birth to young ones that feed on their mother's milk. So here example of mammals are human beings and cat. Now next question, Mammals, mammals, FOUND, found, INWATER, water, mammals found in water. Answer is DOLPHIN, dolphin, WHALE, whale. So as you know, most mammals live on land, but whales and dolphins are example of mammals found in water. But they do not have hair on their body like other mammals. Whales and dolphins breathe through their lungs and they take in air through blowholes which are present on the top of their hands. So they have to come to the surface of water frequently to breathe in air. So today we have learned that many animals reproduce by laying eggs. The eggs are either kept in a warm place or the parent animals sit on them to keep the eggs warm. Animals that lay eggs include birds, frog, fish, bee, mosquito, butterfly and grasshopper. Then we have learned about life cycle of egg laying animals. First is a life cycle of hen. The mother hen lays egg in her nest and sits on them to keep them warm, and this helps the embryo to develop better and faster. Once the embryo within the egg has developed into a chick, the chick breaks the shell to come out, and this is called hatching. Then the young chick then grows up to become an adult. Then we have learned about animals that give birth to young ones. So some animals do not lay eggs. They reproduce by giving birth to young ones that feed on their mother's milk. Mammals are example of such animals. So human beings along with dog, cat, lion, elephant, cow, buffalo, hippopotamus, rabbit are some example of mammals.